Hello and welcome back, everybody. Okada here, and welcome back to another video. I'm here to more or less, this just came out, Okada has responded to player feedback as of October, so this will include second inning stuff, well, past second inning stuff, so this does involve some of the issues that came with second inning. I did read this already. And I'll more or less be going over it and saying my thoughts and be going more in depth into it. So, hopefully you guys do enjoy this. I do have several links down below in which you can check out. So, let us begin. I also have a more ball here, just in case if I require some hydration. Because this is a lot of talking I'm about to do, so let's just jump right in. So, first question, talk about Wymprints. Recently, draft day brought many changes to the way players craft and upgrade their weapons and introduced the idea of equipping weapons to weapons instead of characters. While the system was a lot for many players taken at first, it seems that new and veteran players alike have come to appreciate the convenience and simplicity that offers. Yes, it definitely has. So with that said, since they can include 5 Wymprints, swapping out weapons can be a hassle since they have to check or remember which prints were equipped on the old weapons before re-equipping them on a new weapon. Yeah. Players are hoping for a feature that allows the game to remember which Wymprints are equipped on a particular weapon, or a system that allows them to register sets of Wymprints to help alleviate some of the back and forth busy work. What's more, now the players have to consider not only what combinations of the 5 available Wymprints work best, but also take Wymprint affinity bonuses into account as well. Cough, cough, Mim Dragon set. That shit's fun. They would like to see the addition of more robust searching and sorting features, perhaps using keyword or a direct input search to streamline this process even further. So, now here's the answer. We heard these concerns loud and clear, but unfortunately, we did not have enough flexibility in the development schedule to address them in the month of October. We are working toward allowing players to register Wymprint sets in the near future. Very nice right here. So, near future. We'll probably hear more information in the this month, which is actually 2 days. So that's very nice. Or maybe even we'll hear about it in December. So we're going to wait a little bit on that. In addition, we are hard at work considering how to improve the existing sorting feature. We would like to implement the ability to sort Wymprints by affinity bonuses and revise the sort categories to better match the specific effects that Wymprints possess. So cool. So pretty much, we'll have a sorting update. That's actually very nice. I actually can't wait for that because with some of these sortings are like, okay, I'm never going to use this. So yeah, it's very nice to see that that's in the works. So this is it right here, okay? The rupees right here. Oh no, that's not yet. That's next. So players have various requests regarding Alberian Battle Royale, including a more obvious difference in the amount of battle points earned between different placements, a feature that makes you and your friends or alliance members, and the introduction of rare enemies. Just if we could face friends or alliance members, that could be a lot of fun, actually. Low-key, that's a fun stream. I haven't streamed Dragalia in a while. I could probably do that every once in a while, to be honest. That sounds fun. That sounds fun to do. But also, the difference in the amount of battle points, that can make people try. But me personally, do not get rid of the quote-unquote auto-death. Well, I would say auto death, the AFK death, even though, well, I can just find a thing of poison and just keep rolling in it. So yeah, I guess there's a way. But the difference that can make people try, but it still will be possible to just die and keep on going. That's still possible. So yeah, okay. So we are extremely grateful to see so many players enjoying the Alberian Battle Royale every day. Since this is a mode that pits players against one another, the development team is considering how best to maintain balance going forward based on how players are duking it out. We plan to introduce changes slowly but steadily, for example, by changing up the dragons that players can transform during the match. This matters more than you may think. Yes, it does, actually, because of attack patterns and what the skills are. Right now, players can only transform into the 4-star dragon Midgard, While he has a strong attack that is certainly useful in a skirmish, What about dragons who can heal or grant buffs? When and why players choose to transform will change depending on the type of dragon that is available to them, thereby shaking up some of the gameplay experience. Of course, we also plan to adjust the rewards and introduce more adventurous skins as time goes on. So adjust the rewards. Don't mess with the champion assessments or the science stones. That's all I ask. I mean, hell, add in twinkling sands. Do that. Do that, please. Oh no, add rupees. Add easy way to get rupees. Look, make us get like 10 mil rupees pretty cheaply. Then from there, just exchange more if you want to. That'd be nice, actually. And a sip of water right there. Okay, so this is rupees. This is rupees. I was reading a little bit ahead before. So here we go. Regarding rupees, players are grateful for the improvements made to the crafting system in the most recent major update, but are concerned that the rupee cost to cost weapons has increased too dramatically. While they understand that some of this increase may be intended to offset the reduction in stamina and gathering costs for high difficulty content, some players have found themselves forced to use gold Fafnirs to boost their rupee intake in every quest that they play, preventing them from making use of other dragons in their roster. Okay, whatever makes you sleep at night. I'm sure that's the reason. First, allow me to apologize. Though we did announce in a previous notification that the rupee cost of certain weapons has increased, we neglected to specify to sufficiently notify players about this change before it was implemented. The version 2.0 update brought with it a whole host of changes to the way the game works, as well as the difficulty overall, and the amount of rupees needed to craft weapons was one part of the comprehensive adjustments we made to the gameplay experience. With that said, we fully recognize that the rupee costs are much higher now than they were before, and going forward we plan to help players earn more rupees than they could in the past by increasing the frequency of events that reward rupees and rewarding more rupees from events. Okay, so they're not adjusting. They are not adjusting the rupee cost. They are outright going to give us more rupees from events only. They're not adjusting anything else. Okay. Okay. I mean, well, right now, the current event, it does give out 8.9 million. So I've heard, at least. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But even though that is still a substantial amount, that's only less than a third of an Agito. Maybe even less than a quarter. So it's going to take you a fucking month to craft one Agito. Just from events. This is not even including doing gold Fafnirs and doing some stuff on your own. Like, I'm sorry. This is a band-aid. You have to make some sort of adjustments. You have to adjust, alright? I guarantee you that this is not going to fly for a lot of people. I can guarantee you that. Even though, well, what I will say, and bring this to everyone's attention very fast, actually. Nope, I don't mean to do that. Let me sure I'm so good. Yeah, I'm so good. Okay. Okay, so one thing I do want to point out is that well, triple drops for void balls are about to happen. All right, so to keep in mind the 6th to the 8th. All right, pretty much. So this will be a great source to farm rupees. We'll have gold Fafnirs, triple drops. Then from there, any seeds transfer into leaves. Then the leaves, also from triple drops, transfer those into rupees. There you go. There's a lot right there. This is a fix. This is what we need. All right. I hope that this becomes a better fix. This is better than what they did here. Those triple drops are better than this. Like, come on. Honestly. It's just too damn expensive. That's all it boils down to. It's too fucking expensive. Alright, I'm done rambling. Let's move on to 2 more? Yeah, two more. Oh yes. Yes, this one. So, on the topic of high difficulty quests, Veteran players are pleased that the game has been made more accessible to newcomers, but they also want some of that development effort to be dedicated to endgame content that they can really sink their teeth into. Some of the older endgame content, has been made easier over time in the name of accessibility. For example, in Advanced Dragon Trials, some of the high Midgard's attacks are now indicated by action markers to make them easier to recognize and avoid. And some veteran players hope that quests for the upcoming highest difficulty incorporate few or none of these action markers. Okay, so my question is, who are you people? I want to talk. I want to talk in a friendly manner. Like, action markers, in my opinion, they help immensely, alright? They can really help players learn attacks, alright? Just by saying no action markers altogether, that is a little bit for newer people, especially the younger audience who exactly only look for those action markers, I would say. Because me personally, yeah, I sometimes do have difficulty judging the ranges of some attacks. I can say the old High Dragons, for example, especially Rolling Fulgur, especially actually on High Jupiter. I had trouble gauging where that was. With these action markers, I know exactly where they are. I find that a lot easier to deal with now. Alright? And also, therefore, I can learn a little better from that. Like, I don't know who said, let's not do action markers, but that's a take and a half. I'm going to say that's a take and a half. So, some of the most dedicated among us even insist that an endgame battle that can be completed with the autoplay feature is no endgame battle at all. Well, yeah, that is true. I will say that's true, at least for co-op. For solo, well, it don't matter. It's solo anyway. We are designing the latest difficulty of the Agito Uprising, Legend. It's Legend difficulty. Which will some in my server, and well, I do agree with this, they're speculating that the max might required, well, not max might, the unlock might for this will be 40k. Alright? Because all the Agito Uprising has increased by 6k. It was 28, it was 34. 20 for standard, 34 for expert, I think. I don't have it in front of me, so my brain could be frying. But in short, at least get up to 40k, alright? Because that should unlock Legend difficulty. So, to be quite difficult, but not impossible to complete in solo play as long as your team possesses sufficient might. You may be pleased to hear that co-op will be even tougher. You can expect an experience akin to playing Advanced Dragon Trials on massive difficulty for the very first time, and we're looking forward to seeing how skilled players rise to the challenge. At the moment, we do not plan to adjust Legend difficulty quests to become easier as time goes on. So in short, Legend difficulty, it's meant to be hard, alright? And well, I do remember that, I do remember this clear as day, that Master High Dragons back in the day, they were hard to break into. However, once when you broke into them, they were great, honestly. But here's something else to consider. Clearing these quests will not lead to a large spike in might, but as previously mentioned in the October edition of this month, players will be able to alter the appearance of their Agito weapons using materials dropped from legendary difficulty quests, giving them visually appealing effects. So players will also be able to earn emplets that indicate to others, and carvings, for example, that they have cleared legend difficulty quests. So yeah, legend difficulty, in short, next difficulty, Tier 3 in quote Agito. I don't know if it's going to be officially Tier 3, but I'm just going to say Tier 3 Agitos, referring to legendary difficulty mats. So in short, Tier 3 Agitos will not be that much of a boost from Tier 2s. So, therefore, it is safe to assume that once when you have a Tier 2 Mob Agito, you can pretty safely clear legend difficulty. It's very safe to assume that. So, yeah, that's very good right there. This might be coming in, what, November? I think that this will be coming in well, more information in November, because well, we do get Master Tartarus like early mid November, somewhere around there. So probably probably around late November. That's when we get Legend Volk, because they did mention that Volk will be the first one to get this new difficulty. So all I'm hearing is Mim, opening, Volk, an absolute new one. Alright? Right through Lance. That's all I'm gonna say, alright? It's gonna be legendary, alright? This is gonna be legendary. So, yeah, very excited for that, actually. I cannot wait to see the toxicity of rooms it's gonna become. So, now the final point is, with the removal of the mentor bonus in version 2.0, some players have found it harder and harder to find other rooms to play certain co-op quests with. Are there any plans to introduce another incentive to encourage co-op play? Uh-oh. While I can't provide any concrete details at the moment, yes, we are actively considering ways to encourage players to make more use of the co-op feature, perhaps by changing the way rooms are displayed or how players are recruited for rooms. We appreciate your patience as we work to find a solution that will address your concerns. Okay, so here's my take. Here's my take right now. More consistently refresh the co-op bonus. There you go. There you go. Like, that sounds easy, right? That sounds easy. Or hear me out. Have weeklies be tied to co-ops as well, alright? Alright? Have a co-op bonus be tied to a weekly. Say, for example, you have your 5 Agito weeklies, alright? Okay, well, say, for example, alright, well, when you encounter 15 players, up to 15 players in co-op, you get a little bit of Wyrmite. Technically, it's weeklies. So therefore, it's more Wyrmite. You are then forced to do co-op. It will then help immensely with a Wyrmite issue, in which I'll get to that in a video tomorrow, actually, because that's an entire topic. And also, we also have high giants as well, in which that's done in like a minute nowadays. So, yeah, that's literally free, easy Wyrmite, alright? That's my solution, at least. No, excuse me. All that water has come back up. So overall, very mixed bag of worms. Very mixed can of worms. I honestly do hope that my little solution for the mentor bonus or for the encouraged co-op, I honestly hope that that's the solution, because if so, that's amazing, honestly. But if not, I just hope it's not the mentor system, because that was atrocious. That was toxicity to the maximum, alright? That was not smart. Just outright. That was not smart in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. And well, I can guarantee that some of you are going to comment about some of this stuff. I can already see the comments coming in. So all that I ask is, don't be toxic. That's all I can say. Just don't be toxic. Just if you do want to say some feedback about some of the more recent stuff, please leave it in a kind manner to the support team. They probably get a lot of stuff like all the time based on everything that's going on. So please leave it polite. I would greatly appreciate that, because well, we ain't a main IP toxic community, alright? We're just a small IP. Let's be nice to each other, okay? Let's be nice, alright? It's all happy time and inside voices. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Once again, feel free to look at the links down below in the description, and I will see you all in the next video. I'll see you next time.